NANDAGRAM Part 2 Rajmandal, Uttar Pradesh, India.
Nanda Baithk means the place where Nanda Maharaja would call for an assembly. Baithk means a conference or sitting place. This place is on the same road as Yasodakunda, about a quarter-kilometer away. The leaders of the community would come here to discuss any danger or difficulties. Before Krishna was born, they discussed the fact that Nanda and Yasoda did not have a child and how they could have a child. Whenever there was a problem concerning Krishna, Nanda Maharaja, Upananda and the other senior Brajavasis would meet here to solve the difficulties. Because the cowherd men would sit here, the place is known as Baithana. This place is in the same enclosure as Nandakund. Nandakund is where Nanda Maharaja would take bath. There is a temple here. Sanatana Goswami stayed here for a few days at the request of the local villagers. This is the garden of Nanda Maharaja. All the fruits, flowers and vegetables in this garden were used for Balrama and Krishna. This place is between Nandagram and Turkatamba. Nearby, south of Sri Rup Goswami's Bhajan Kuti is Nandbag, Nand Maharaja's garden. This garden was full of lush green trees and creepers laden with many varieties of fruits and flowers. One of Nand Maharaja's cowsheds, where Krishna and Balram milked the cows and also practiced wrestling with the Sakhas, was also here. Radhika used to come along this path together with her girlfriends on her way from Java to Nand Bhavan. Once, Radhika and her Sakhas were coming to Nand Bhavan to cook. Some distance from this place, they saw Krishna and the cowherd boys milking the cows. Lalita Sakhi said, "We should take the other path. Vraja's crown jewel of debauchees is looking towards us with greedy eyes while he milks the cows, and he will certainly tease us in one way or another." But Radhika insisted. "What can that debauchee do to us?" she said. "We should fearlessly take this path." She and her friends proceeded to walk in Krishna's direction. As Radhika came close, Krishna aimed a current of milk at her face and drenched it. Waves of pleasure surged within the Sakhas, and they all began to laugh. With knitted eyebrows, Radhika glared at Krishna and continued on her way. As she walked, somehow her pearl necklace broke and the pearls fell to the earth, scattering here and there, so she sat down to collect them. The Sakhas understood Radhika's heart, and knew that on the pretext of picking up the pearls, she was actually beholding her beloved for some time more. This is the place where Nanda Maharaja used to keep some of his cows. The word Gosala means a dairy farm where the cows live. At the bottom of the hill, on the opposite side from Pavana Sarovara, is a Narasimha Temple. Nanda Maharaja worshipped the Narasimha and Varaha deities that are seen in this temple. Nanda Maharaja was advised by Gargamuni to worship Lord Narasimha because so many demons were disturbing the residents of Vrindavana. Lord Narasimha is the deity in the center of the altar. To the left of Lord Narasimha is a deity of Sadbhuja, the six-armed form of Lord Chaitanya. The Sadbhuja form of the Lord has 2 arms holding a bow and arrow, Lord Rama, 2 arms playing a flute, Lord Krishna, and 2 arms holding a danda and vatapot, Lord Chaitanya. On the far left side of the altar is Maharaja Nanda's deity of Lord Varaha. On the right side of the altar are the deities of Lord Chaitanya and Prabhu Nityananda. Nanda Maharaja's Lord Narayana deity is also here, but this deity is not on the altar or worshipped because it is disfigured. This deity is located to the left of the altar. Pujari first sweetly said, "No video lolly, Then just after few seconds change of heart, okay lolly, you can take video, and he was explaining me.
देखो सबसे लास्ट में बड़ा अवतार, बीच में सबसे सेंटर में बड़े बुजुर्ग नरसिंह भगवान, अच्छा, चैतन्य महाप्रभु, अच्छा, देखो नीचे राधा कृष्ण, और देखो नीचे शालिग्राम, शालिग्राम की मैंने जरूरी थी, ये नंद बाबा सेवा करते थे, ये 5000 बरस पुराने।
While Radharani was washing the turmeric from her hands in the pond, some people saw her and informed her parents. Vrisabhanu and Kirtida were so happy to hear that Yasoda had put turmeric paste on the hands of their daughter, thus announcing her engagement to Sri Krishna, that they immediately sent a plate of precious jewels and gems to Nanda and Yasoda in honor of their future relationship. Nanda and Yasoda were very happy to receive these jewels and gems. But then Mother Yasoda realized that to accept the proposal of marriage they also had to send a plate of precious jewels and gems to Radharani's parents. But they did not have jewels and gems. When Krishna came to know about this problem his mother was facing, he took the jewels sent by Vrisabhanu and Kirtida and planted them in the ground. Very soon, trees grew from the ground, their branches heavy with precious jewels. Happily, Nanda Maharaja and Yasoda Ma sent the jewels to Radharani's parents, and thus the marriage was agreed upon. Some time later, Nanda and Yasoda went to Purnamasi to receive her blessings for the union. Purnamasi told them, if Radharani and Krishna marry at this particular time, then the marriage will not last. Maybe in future they can be married, depending on their astrological charts. And so the marriage was stopped. Adavkaya, which is also known as Kadamkaya, is situated a short distance from Lalita Kund to the southeast. Actually, this is the Kunja of Vishakha, and Vishakha Kund lies nearby. In this secluded and beautiful place surrounded by kadam trees, Vishakha used to arrange meetings between Radha and Krishna. Sometimes, Krishna also used to perform the Rasa dance here with Radhaji and her friends. There is a platform here reminding us of that pastime. Radha and Krishna also enjoyed many kinds of water sports in the clear and fragrant water of Vishakha Kund. After Sri Krishna's departure to Mathura, all of Braj drowned in an ocean of separation from him. What to speak of the Gopas and Gopis, even the birds and animals gave up eating and drinking, feeling distressed in separation from Krishna. Krishna's beloved Gopis followed Akrura's chariot to this point and then fell to the ground unconscious. They never returned home again. Grievously afflicted by separation from Krishna, Radhaji stayed in this dense forest in seclusion. In the hope of Krishna's return, she counted each passing day, remaining on the verge of death. At that time, Krishna's messenger Uddhav came here to console the Gopis, but, upon seeing Radhika's state of separation, he paid his respects to her from afar, unable to say anything. Acutely afflicted by separation, Radhika saw a bumblebee and thought it to be Krishna's messenger. In the state of Mahabhava, sometimes she chastised the bee, and sometimes she complained to it. Sometimes she gave the bee instructions, sometimes respects, and sometimes she inquired from it about the well-being of her beloved. Uddhav was amazed to see and hear all this. He had come as a teacher to give instructions, but instead he became a student. To console the Gopis, he relayed some of Krishna's messages to them, but this only intensified their pain of separation. They said, Uddhav, we do not each have 10 or 20 hearts. We had only one, which has now gone away along with Soma. With which heart shall we now worship God? They also said, Uddhav, how can we perform yoga when Soma already pervades every particle in our bodies? In the end, Uddhav desired to take birth in Braj in the form of a small shrub, creeper or blade of grass so that he could be blessed with the dust of the Gopis' feet. He worshipped their foot dust as follows. If I become a shrub, creeper or medicinal herb here in Vrindavan, it will be my great fortune. I shall then be able to serve the dust of these gopis' feet, and will be blessed by bathing in that foot dust. These gopis are the most fortunate of all. They have given up those things that are extremely difficult to renounce, their relatives, religious principles prescribed in the Vedas, and acceptable social conduct. Having become so completely absorbed in Krishna, they have obtained his supreme prem and become as worshipful as he is. I bow down to the dust of the feet of the gopis residing in Nandbaba's Braj. Oh, whatever these gopis have sung about Krishna's pastimes is purifying the whole world and will continue to do so. This pastime place is filled with the ras of topmost meeting, and at the same time, it is filled with the rasa of the highest degree of separation. The life of a sadhaka becomes successful by taking darshan of and touching this place. This kund is located in the southeast direction of Nandbhavan. It is believed to be the place where Lalita Sakhi used to come for her morning bath. Near to Kund there is a place known by the name of Jilanstali, commemorating the transcendental swinging pastime of Lord Krishna and Radha. It is here at this place that Narada Muni enjoyed the joking pastime with goddess Radha, relating Lord Krishna with Lalita Sakhi. At this place, Rinda Devi would arrange secret meetings between Krishna and Srimati Radharani. It is also said that Rinda Devi swung on a swing here with Krishna. Once Narada Muni, being a great devotee of the Lord, was visiting Srimati Radharani regularly. Krishna noticed these frequent visits and warned Radharani that she should be careful about associating too closely with Narada Muni, as he was expert at instigating disputes between people. Krishna's apprehension was that Narada might also create some misunderstanding between Srimati Radharani and himself, and thus create quarrel. But Radharani did not take Krishna's words seriously. She was thinking that her love for Krishna was so strong that no one could create any kind of dispute between her and Krishna. Krishna said, "Obviously you do not care for my warning, but one day you will see the result of your association with Narada Muni." Once, Narada Muni visited Vraja Bhumi, playing on his veena. Pleased with Narada's beautiful music, Krishna wanted to give him a boon. Narada Muni said, "Now I do not have any wish to be fulfilled. Please keep your offer for the future. Whenever I am in need of your favor, I will ask you for it." One day all the Sakhas arranged a swing festival for Radha and Krishna near Lalita Kund. A swing was prepared and decorated gorgeously, and all the Sakhas, along with Krishna, were ready. Srimati Radharani, however, had not yet arrived. Everyone was waiting for her. Without her, the festival could not begin. At this time Narada Muni happened to reach there. The Muni asked, "What arrangements are these? What is the occasion?" The Sakhas replied, "Have prepared a swing festival for Radha and Krishna. Everything is ready, but Radharani has not come. We are all awaiting her arrival." Then Narada Muni went to Sri Krishna and told him, "My dear Lord, do you remember one day you granted me a wish and I told you that I will ask for it when I need it? Today I have a special desire. If you will kindly oblige me, I will be very grateful." Krishna said, "Of course, Naraji. I remember my promise, and so today I will grant you your wish. Please tell me, what is your desire?" Narada Muni said, "I long to see the pastime of you and Lalita swinging together." Krishna said, "Oh, but that is easily arranged. Sri Radha is delayed, in the meantime Lalita and I swing together." Lalita, however, did not wish to swing with Krishna. She wanted only to see her beloved Sakhi Sri Radha swinging with Krishna. Krishna, seeing Lalita's hesitation, pulled her hand and by force made her sit next to him on the swing. and the Sakis swung them both. Narada Muni and Lagopis were happy to observe Lalita and Krishna swinging together. Narada Muni suddenly left that place and went to the home of Srimati Radharani. Free to wander anywhere he pleases, he went straight to Radha's room, where she was dressing in preparation for the swing festival. Narada said to Radharani, "What are you doing here?" Radharani replied, "I am preparing for the swing festival with Sri Krishna. My Sakhas have arranged it near Lalita Kund." Narada said, "You are preparing for the swing festival? Don't you know what is happening there? Krishna is already engaged in a swing festival with Lalita." Radharani could not believe that Lalita would enjoy a swing festival with Krishna. But Narada said, "So, then, you go and see for yourself what is happening there." Radharani immediately went to Lalita Kund, and from a distance she saw Lalita and Krishna swinging together. Radharani became very angry and ran away from the Kund. Meanwhile, Krishna and all the Sakhas were waiting for Radharani, but still she did not arrive. Krishna understood that there must be some problem that had caused her delay. He thought to ask Narada Muni, but looking around the Kunda, he noticed that Narada had disappeared. Then Krishna knew that Narada must have done something, and so he went in search of Radharani himself. After some time, he found Sri Radha sitting in a kunja in angry mood, crying. He went to her and tried to pacify her, but she would not hear anything he had to say. Krishna said, "Radharani, what are you doing here? We have been waiting for you for so long. All the Sakhas are awaiting your arrival. Why are you sitting alone here crying?" Radharani, being very angry, said, "Why do you need me? You are swinging with Lalita. Be happy swinging with her. You do not need me there." Krishna asked Radha, "How do you know that I am swinging with Lalita?" Radharani said, "I heard it from Narada Muni." Then Krishna realized that Narada Muni had created this situation. He told Radharani, "Just see how Narada has fooled you. I had granted Narada one wish. Today he came and requested me to fulfill his desire of seeing Lalita and me swing together. Since your arrival was delayed, to make Narada happy, Lalita and I swing together. Lalita did not want to swing with me at all, but I forced her, just to make Narada happy. But after putting us on the swing, he has come here and informed you of this, causing you to become upset. I had warned you before to be careful with Narada and not associate with him too closely. He is very expert in making people quarrel with each other." Krishna warned Radharani not to trust Narada in future. Radharani smiled to hear this explanation from Krishna, and together they went to Lalita Kund to swing. There is the impression of Krishna's feet here. Trempahari is on the southwest side of Nandagram, close to the road that goes to Kamiyavana. This place is about a kilometer from Pavana Sarovara. These footprints of Lord Krishna are on Nandasvara hill. Nandasvara is Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva said to Lord Krishna, "Prabhu, I have everything and I am chanting your name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Whole day and night, but I don't have your footprints." One day Lord Krishna came to this site with his sakhas for grazing cows who wandered away for grass. He came up with an idea. Going to Trempahari, the Lord stood in the Tribhang Mudra, angular posture. Krishna is depicted playing the flute with bent legs, hips and neck, and played the Barbari Raga on his flute. All of the nature were enchanted by this mellifluous sound. So much so that even the mount melted. The cowherds and cows were drawn towards him, and that very moment he stopped the melody. The footprints imprinted on the mountain. As soon as Lord Krishna removed his feet, Lord Shiva appeared and requested these footprints should always remain here.
अब हम लोग दर्शन कर रहे हैं। ये है कृष्ण भगवान का बाएं चरण है, दाहिने पैर का अंगूठा है। शिला जो हमें दिख रही है पत्थर, ये नंदेश्वर शंकर भगवान है
जी।
शंकर जी का ऊपर में कृष्ण भगवान का जो चरणारविंद यहाँ विराजमान है।
अच्छा।
किस समय हुआ था? जिस समय कि भगवान बालक अवस्था में छोटे छोटे बछड़ा जसोदा मैया से जिद्दी पड़ गया, बाल हट बोलते हैं इसको। तो जसोदा मैया कहने लगी, बोले लाला तुम तो बच्चे हैं, बाल गोपाल है, बाल गोपाल का साथ में बेटे पहले बच्चा चारण करो। बच्चा चारण जब भी करोगे हमारी बड़ी आनंद होगा और शंकर भगवान का मनोकामना पूरा होगा। शंकर जी कह दिए, बोले प्रभु जी मेरा पास में सब कुछ है, रात दिन में हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मैं भजन करता हूँ प्रभु, तुम्हारी चरणारविंद मेरा पास में नहीं है, नहीं तो सब कुछ परिपूर्ण है। तो नंदलाला कह दिया ठीक है, मैं एक दिन बछड़ा चराने के लिए जाऊँगा, धन सुखा मन सुखा सुखा सब जितनी भी सखा कुंड है सबको बुला लिए, सुदाम सुबल। और यहीं आकर के भगवान दक्षिण दिशा को मुखारबिंद करके जब बंसी बजाए, बंसी सुन करके शंकर भगवान कहने लगी, अरे प्रभु जी तन मन संशय। शंकर जी धीरे धीरे नरम मोहमता तरफ जब होने लगी, नंदलाला का चरण गड़ रहा है, जैसे कीचड़ में हमारी पाम चले जाए तो हमको पता पड़ जाता है। तो जो राधे श्याम जी अखिल ब्रह्मांड नाथ जो कृष्ण भगवान जब बंसी धुनी सुनाई, शंकर भगवान तन मन तन सब भूल गए और मुलायम जब होने लगी, कन्हैया कह दिए, बोले भैया मेरा पाम गड़ रहा है। पाम जब भी उठाने लगी तो शंकर जी आगे प्रकट होके कह रहे नंदलाला से, बोले भैया लाला कृपा करो, दया करो, क्षमा करो, ये चरण पहाड़ी है, इस चरण को मिटाना नहीं। नंदग्राम में आप 11 साल निवास किए, चरण कहीं भी नहीं है, वो दर्शन होता है, कदम उठ जाता है जब मिट जाता था, इसको मत मिटाना प्रभु। अप्पू उद्धव प्रहलाद जी जो कोई भी आएंगे भक्त इसको दर्शन करेंगे, और काका जी तो एक बार जरूर तुमको लेने आएंगे, वो दर्शन जरूर करेंगे। इसलिए प्रभु इस चरणारविंद को छोड़ देना। इसको बोलते छंदा चरण, बाल्य अवस्था बच्चा चारण लीला है। बोलो नंद के लाला की। नंदग्राम चरण पहाड़ी आश्रम है, और जो बोल रहे छोटा मोटा जो कुछ भी आपको श्रवण करवा रहा हूँ, श्री महंत मदन गोपाल दास ब्रजमंडल तीनों अनिका पद्धति दिया हुआ है चरण पहाड़ी पे।
To the southeast of Vishakhakunja, or Kadamkayuri, and about 1 mile from Nanjayan is the pond and cottage of Purnamasi. At the time of Krishna's pastimes, she lived at this secluded place away from the village as an old ascetic wearing saffron cloth. Nand and the other Brajvasis had great respect for her and took her blessings before undertaking any important activity. Before coming to Braj, Purnamasi lived in Avantpuri with her husband and her son, Sandipani Muni. Madhu Mangal and Nandamukhi are Sandipani Muni's son and daughter. Purnamasi came to Nandan before Krishna's birth with her grandson Madhu Mangal and granddaughter Nandamukhi. Every morning, she came to Nandavan to see Krishna and bless him. In Krishna's manifest pastimes she is Narad's disciple. She is the personification of Sri Krishna's collective pastime potency, which belongs to this Varupa Sakti, and she nourishes all of the divine couple Sri Radha Krishna's pastimes. Vrindakunda is where Srimati Rinda Devi is said to contemplate how she will arrange the daily pastimes of Radharani and Krishna. Next to Vrindakunda is Gupta Kunda, which is where Radharani is said to secretly meet Krishna. There is a beautiful deity of Rinda Devi in the temple here. She has a yellow parrot on her left hand. This parrot is said to fly around Vrindavana and on returning tells Rinda Devi what is happening there. The parrot is named Daksa and is said to have 1,100,000 disciples. Rinda Devi arranges the pastimes in Vrindavana. Tulasi is an expansion of Rinda Devi. Purnamasi is the guru of Rinda Devi. Yashoda Mai used to use this kunda for providing drinking water to Krishna and Balrama while they were taking their meals. The word Bani means water and Hari means to take away. This kunda is situated in a forest grove and there is a small temple here containing deities of Radha and Krishna. The family that owns this land were very welcoming and served us food. They also want to make this area more beautiful and they are working on it. Adjacent to Purnamasi's cave is Damanvan, which is also the location of Ranaki Juaki Kund. The word Damana means by two minds. Radha's mind and Krishna's mind met here, and therefore this place is known as Damana. The kunja of the two Sakas Ranaki and Juaki lies here. These two Sakas used to arrange Radha and Krishna's meeting here by using various tricks. With great happiness, they would sit them on the swing and swing them. This kund is situated south of Nandavan. Mother Yashoda used to daily bathe here. Sometimes, she will bring Krishna and Balram along and joyfully watch their childhood games. After bathing, Mother Yashoda would pray for Krishna's well-being to Narasimha Temple in a temple on the bank of the Kund. Once Krishna was playing and he forgot about eating or bathing. Mother Yasoda sent Mother Rohini go get Krishna and Balrama, but they would not come. Mother Yasoda then went to get the boys herself, but they just ran away from her. Mother Yasoda then told them to be careful of the bogey man, or in Hindi Slashia, and she described him. She said that he has a huge mouth, sharp pointy teeth, long ears, fire coming from his nose, and horrible red eyes. She said the bogey man is coming to put us in a sack and eat us for supper. She then cried in fear and started to run away. Krishna and Balrama then became scared and came running home as fast as they could. There are 4 stone house statues here, which are about 2 feet tall and 3 feet long. This pond lies to the south of Krishna Kund, on the right-hand side of the highway. Here, Surya Narayan, the Sangad, became restless after having darshan of Sri Krishna's exquisite threefold bending form and forgot to move for some time. Ashwatthama lives in this forest. He found peace at this place only. Inside the forest we can find Rasmandal place. This forest is around 4 kilometers area. No one can take the wood of this forest for personal use. If anyone does, then they will face bad consequences. The temple Pujari cannot speak. The information is written on the board in Hindi. Below are the details of my other videos. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Sri Gauranga.